This video celebrates a new personal record for the firm. We helped somebody with a green card that left the US for over 9 years have been rejected by 3 different consulates, SB1 visas 3 times, and allowed them to enter. The previous record was 6 years. It was nearly impossible then. This case is completely impossible, but we did it, and we're gonna show you how. Let's go. Hi everyone, this is Joseph. I'm the managing partner here at Tsang and Associates, where we solve legal problems with creative solutions. So the legal problem is if you are a green card holder, you cannot leave for over a year unless you apply for a reentry permit. And even if you do, it's technically a year or 2 years. But if you've been out for longer than that and your reentry permit expired, well then the government officials, whether it's at the consulate or at the CBP or USCIS or anybody who's reasonable, will presume that you have abandoned your permanent residency in the US because you've been gone for so long. That's not necessarily the case. If you can persuade and convince them that you did not abandon it, well then you can be permitted to let in. So our previous PR, personal record, was somebody who's been out for 6 years. This case was far more difficult. 9 years, and didn't even have the green card because it was lost and destroyed by USCIS. But they never formally abandoned it. That's one thing. And all these other lawyers and professionals advise them that they have already abandoned it. So advise them to get other non-immigrant visas. And they did. They went through the process of applying for different other non-immigrant visas. They've been denied one way or another. They applied for SB1. That got denied one after another in 3 different consulates. Each country only has one consulate typically that issues SB1s. This person went to 3 different countries to get SB1s, and they all got denied. So this person was absolutely hopeless. But we took that negative fact pattern and spun it around. That's what lawyers are trained to do, baby. If there's a negative fact, don't dismiss it outright. Think really hard about it, and maybe there's a way to spin it to be in your favor. Let's look at this case. Been denied SB1 3 times, been advised by countless legal professionals that their green card has been abandoned, applied for different types of visas, all rejected. What does that show us? This person did not lose faith, did not lose hope, continued to want to get back into the US in the past 9 years and have been rejected again and again and again. That shows more commitment to the US than generally anybody. If they really abandoned US residency, they wouldn't have tried so hard to get back in. And so the client flew to Mexico. We met them, we met the family, we all went in together. We met with the officer, not 1, not 2, not 3, but 5 immigration officers gathered around for over an hour reviewing the case. And then the 5 officers, in a unanimous decision, decided that this person was eligible to re-enter the US because they believed that this client suffered a grave injustice, that there were accusations that were unfounded, and that they should have been able to enter, and the consulates did them wrong, and they are gonna correct that wrong. That's amazing! I feel like that is how the US should work. There's checks and balances. One agency doesn't approve it, another agency can approve it and can correct the wrong that another agency did. We were able to demonstrate and prove with substantial evidence, beyond a reasonable doubt, in my opinion, that the client did not abandon the residency because of all the things that they had. And the officers were able to believe it, they were able to question them. I served as a translator, and they got in. And that is our success rate. If you have any questions about how to get back into the country as a permanent resident because you've been out for too long, feel free to reach out to us. We'd love to talk to you about your case. All right, thank you, take care, bye-bye.